Honoring those who have served on this episode of Barnstable Today. It's Thursday, May 24th, 2012. I'm Sarah Colvin. Memorial Day is a time to remember our fallen soldiers and to honor those who have served. Today, a flag-raising ceremony was held at the Barnstable Senior Center. We caught up with Acting Town Manager Tom Lynch, Director of Veterans Services Ed Merrigan, and some local veterans at the Senior Center this morning. I'm here now with our Acting Town Manager, soon-to-be Town Manager Tom Lynch, and as we work on celebrating Memorial Day, we're here at the Senior Center. Just saw the wonderful flag-raising ceremony. Just, Tom, wondering if you have any words for those who have served, those who are serving in honor of Memorial Day.
Well, clearly between Veterans Day and Memorial Day, we honor veterans, and this particular day is more solemn in terms of those that have given their lives and recognizing individuals from all wars who have made that ultimate sacrifice. So this ceremony I thought was particularly moving because we had an intergenerational match, and we shouldn't forget those who have the experiences that those have had in wartime or just through the military, and pass those down. And that's what this what remarkable service did today. We also have, the parade in Centerville where we stop at Monument Square and look at, those who from Barnstable who have given their lives from the Civil War to, World War I, World War II, Vietnam War, Korean War. And so you have all of those various conflicts and wars where people have made that sacrifice so that we can enjoy the freedoms that we have. So we certainly thank all our Barnstable veterans and veterans nationwide who keep us safe.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Tom. Now I'm here with Ed Merrigan, the Director of Veterans Services, Barnstable District. Ed, hello, and happy morning to you. It's, of course, Memorial Day weekend. We just wrapped up the flag-raising ceremony here at the Barnstable Senior Center. I want to talk first a little bit about the intergenerational breakfast that happened earlier today. Really just a kind of an amazing experience to have the veterans come and talk with students. Tell me a little bit about how today's went.
Well, this is becoming an annual event. A very impressive group of students that come from Barnstable High School. Our veterans, everybody shares tables and shares stories, not only interviewing the veterans, but sharing stories of their searches for college and their plans. Several members who have already enlisted in the military and are planning to. This is not a recruiting event, but some have actually enlisted already, and others are planning on joining. And then the balance were high school students interested in history. So a great event.
Wonderful, and really to get to hear those stories, and also for the seniors and the veterans to hear from the younger generation as well. I'm sure there were some wonderful conversations and wonderful lessons and information exchanged.
We had to break it up to come out to do our flag ceremony on time, but the conversations were going hot and heavy at the time, so everybody had to break it up and come on out. Yeah.
Talk to me about the flag ceremony. What does this symbolize?
Well, it's a respect for the flag. We have the Korean War Veterans Association has provided for years the Honor Guard and the Color Guard. Today the Color Guard was with us, and it's simply we replace the flag each year here at the Senior Center, and it's to dedicate basically the new flag at the flag staff here.
Wonderful, and really a very beautiful ceremony. Talk to me about Memorial Day here in Barnstable. Aside from this flag ceremony here at the Senior Center, what else is planned to commemorate our soldiers?
Well, we have a great event at the in Centerville, which is it's for Barnstable. It just happens to take place in the village of Centerville every year. We have great support from the community, the police, the fire, the Barnstable High School band, and so forth. Everyone comes out, usually a very good crowd. Starts at the Centerville Library, steps off at 10 o'clock in the morning, pauses at the Monument Square location for observances there, continues on to Beechwood Cemetery for observances there. Our speaker this year is going to be a longtime Director of Veteran Services, Sidney Chase, who retired several years ago. I had the privilege of working with Sid for 10 years before he retired.
Surely.
So those will be our observances in the morning. In the afternoon at Veterans Park, the American Legion and other veterans organizations from Barnstable will be hosting observances there as well at noontime.
Indeed. And I mean, obviously, it's not just on Memorial Day and not just on Veterans Day that we consider our veterans, our soldiers, those who are serving, those who have served, and those who have fallen. And I know, obviously, your job here in town is to help to work to support the veterans that we have here in our region, not just in Barnstable, but I know your jurisdiction stretches across Cape Cod. Talk to me about some of the biggest issues facing our veterans these days.
Well, I think the issues vary by generation. We do have 6 office locations here in the Cape. We do serve from Wareham to Providence. It's a privilege for myself and our staff to come to work every day. The older veterans, of course, are interested in medical care, nursing homes, burial. Not in a hurry to use that benefit, but it's worth it to know what we have available to us. As we move on down through the generations, Vietnam, I'm a Vietnam era veteran myself, have different issues. Employment, we work with the Career Center very closely. If folks are laid off, trying to get them reemployed. And as we move on down to the newer veterans, Afghan veterans, Iraq veterans, as they're coming back, jobs are critical, educational benefits, medical, and so forth. So it varies by generation, but we'll sit and talk for 15 minutes with any veteran that walks in the door, and we can pretty quickly figure out what they're entitled to and move in that direction.
Surely. So, Ed, on this Memorial Day weekend, do you have a message for those out there who have served, for the families, or maybe just a meaning for you for Memorial Day? What's important?
Well, I'm not much of a poet, but we do appreciate all of the support from the community. I think both Veterans Day and Memorial Day are well attended by the people of Barnstable, and so that's very important to our veterans. For those of us who were served during Vietnam, I think that generation has gone to taken the extra steps to make sure that those who've served during Iraq and Afghanistan are appreciated for their service as well. So.
Continuing our chats with veterans here in honor of Memorial Day today, I'm joined by, I was introduced to you as Mort. Can you tell me what your full name is?
Mort and Sable.
And do you live here in Barnstable? Are you from Cape Cod?
Right in Hyannis, right near Veterans Beach.
Right near Veterans Beach. So tell me a little bit about your service. When did you serve in the military?
I did in the Navy, World War II. I started out, I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I started out in boot camp in Sampson. From there I went to school down in Memphis, Tennessee, Naval Air Technical Training Center. From there I went to Quonset Point. There I got to Cape Cod in November. It was very cold. And I met my bride of Irene, who I'm married to for 65 years. Unfortunately, she passed away in March. But I've got great memories. And Otis Field was chosen because they had long runways. And in Navy aviation, we could use those runways in our carrier air service unit to test the planes for the carriers. And that's why I picked Otis. And from there I went to Brunswick Air Base. Then I got out and married my beautiful lady. And I come to the center very often. I'm a member of a Friends of the Council. I'm also a Mason for 57 years. And that I'm being 90 years old, and this is my birthday. It's 2/22/22. George Washington was born on my birthday, but I tell more lies.
We'll have more from today's flag-raising ceremony on tomorrow's program. We leave you now with the playing of taps from the lawn at the Barnstable Senior Center. With Barnstable Today, I'm Sarah Colvin.